Let's Scare Jessica to Death is one of these movies I've had on my Netflix queue for the longest time, but just never hit play. Finally, the other day I got to breaking point, I had nothing else to watch, thought I'll stick this on and see what it's all about. It is a 70s horror movie about a cast of 3 characters, including the titular Jessica and 2 guys who are moving home from a big city to a sort of country house to get away from everything. Jessica is someone who is kind of frail and comes across as damaged, and the 2 guys are very protective of her at the start of the movie. She sees things and she hears things, people whispering to her, ghosts or things like that, and she can't understand it. It terrifies her. And the guys are getting her out of the city because they think that may help her. She's obviously been in some kind of institution as well, and they go to this large house on a kind of farm. There's somebody there. Somebody's squatting in the house, and they decide, you know, it's the 70s, it's fine, we'll just let that girl stay with them a little bit longer and she'll be fine. Her name's Emily, and she can become part of this group, and the group just kindly survive. They just hang around this house, try to live their lives. Every now and again they'll venture into town where everybody just seems to be acting that little bit strange, a little bit weird. The guys all have bandages on, the people, the townsfolk are all bandaged up, they're scarred, they just don't look right. There is something otherworldly, something weird at work here, and nobody can put their finger on it. And Jessica, although she is seeing images and no one believes what she sees because they think that she is just having a breakdown again. It's one of these crazy 70s movies that feel as if it's going nowhere, but it's actually building up the story all the way through this, through the character work, through the damnation of Jessica. We're getting to learn more about the characters and what's making them tick. We see what Jessica is seeing. We're never let on to believe if that is true or if it's all in her head. She sees bodies at certain parts, but when they go back to that area, it's gone, and we're never quite figuring out what exactly is happening here. The characters are all playing their part, but we start to get this dynamic in the house between Jessica and Emily as these 2 women start to split the guys up. You know, Emily's starting to take over the patriarch element of the house and starting to control everything. Jessica kind of sees this and backs away into a corner, doesn't want confrontation, and just allows Emily just to take over her immediate family. It has some really spooky images, but one of the best things about this movie is the audio track. There's lots of conversations going on where there will be whispering conversations over the top of it as Jessica is hearing these voices talk to her, tell her things as they show her images. And it's not overtly terrifying, it's not bloody, gory images, it's just haunting, whispering words or slight images that just seem off kilter or strange, and it really draws you into the story. It is a short movie as well, and the movie is heading up towards a climax that you don't really expect to come because the movie's so easygoing. It doesn't feel rushed in getting to where it's going to, and the climactic end is both rousing and kind of underwhelming at the same time, but fits perfectly with the movie. It was an ending that I did not see coming at all, and it is hinted at or said at one point throughout the actual movie. Let's Scare Jessica to Death was actually quite enjoyable. I really liked it. It's definitely souped up in that 70s aesthetic, but it's fun. It is a different kind of horror movie, and it's one that's probably, I'm imagining, will be remade at some point because it seems to be quite an interesting story. It probably has, and I don't even know about it. But Let's Scare Jessica to Death, I gave it 3 out of 5. I had a lot of fun with this one. I went places I was not expecting it to go, which is always a good surprise, and I can thoroughly suggest putting it on your Netflix queue and getting to it in about 2 or 3 years like I did. Now, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment box what you thought of Let's Scare Jessica to Death, and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.